Hello everyone! Welcome back again for another video tutorial, and you are with Drafting Lifestyle, and this is Coach Jean. As you can see on the screen, ito ay isang sample ng isang 3D AutoCAD works. Okay? So, pwede nyo ditong gamitin, pwede nyo ditong gawin because this exercise is a very easy one and also a very fun activity that you could do. Which means, pwede natin gamitin ito even nasa AutoCAD 3D works. So, including the light setups, including the rendering tutorial, ay ituturo ko one by one. But today's tutorial, we will be focusing more on windows and doors. Okay? Are you ready? Let us start with our tutorial. This is our past activity. So, ang gagawin naman natin ngayon is we are going to concentrate more on the doors, openings, and windows. So, simply, I'm going to convert this into 2D wireframe right away. And then, as nakikita nyo naman, the views of our working area here becomes like this. So, I'm going to highlight this one, and then I'm going to hide these objects. Okay? So, i-hide muna natin siya kasi hindi naman siya kailangan for the meantime. So, what I'm going to do, hide all the unnecessary drawings that I do not need in my work right now. Pero, mamaya ibabalik din natin sila. Okay. I'm going to hide this one. So, just choose isolate and then click hide. Okay. So, lahat ng mga poste na meron tayo, ang gagawin kong i-hide. Including the walls inside the structure. So, i-hide ko muna siya for me to make my work mas madali at mas mabilis. Okay, so right-click lang natin, hide the objects. Okay, so including this wall, i-hide natin siya para yung nasa loob lang, sa labas lang muna yung concentrate natin. So, what I'm going to do here is simply click isolate and then hide objects. I'm sorry, lahat ng sama. So, undo, ito lang, itong walls lang, right-click, hide objects. Which means, ito lang ang matitira ang exterior wall. Kasi sa perspective naman, exterior wall lang ang kailangan natin. But if you want to continue working on inside the structure, para may walkthrough kayo, pwede din naman. Okay? So, click lang natin lahat ng mga lines na hindi natin kailangan as of now. So, click lang natin, right-click, hide object. So, what gives me here is the position of each windows. So, based on our previous work, the drawing of our window is at 1.2 by 1.2. So, I'm going to type rec here, 1.2, tab 1.2. So, I'm going to move this, or move this one here. And then, I'm going to rotate it right away by pressing RO 3D. Okay? Click from here, upper left to lower right, and I'm going to give this a 90-degree angle. So, copy for the spare, and then I'm going to rotate this one 3D dito. I'm sorry, rotate lang. Okay. Then, I'm going to copy this one sa lahat ng positions ng front ng ating bahay. Okay. Once nakita nyo na to, I'm going to give this move upward. Now, if you're going to do the math, 0.5 na galing sa grade line to the flooring and the flooring to the window sill, it has a 0.9. So, 0.5 plus 0.9 gives it as 1.4. So, I'm going to move these two objects by the measurement of 1.4, enter. And then, pag nandito na, you could check, or what you are going to do is click press pull, and then click lang window, and then try to check if it's already naka-position. So, if hindi lang nangyayari, what should I do is simply, I'm going to move these drawings sa labas. Pero ibabalik lang natin yan siya after. What I'm going to do, give this a move. Then, place it here. So, I'm going to type press pull. Check kung kakagat na siya. So, if you see this picture, nangyayari kasi yan kapag masyadong maraming objects sa loob at nadidetect niya lahat ng mga positions ng mga objects. Okay? So, lahat yan, including this one, okay? If you see these objects like this, then definitely, nakaposisyon na po ang inyong mga what we call windows. So, if you are going to check by conceptual, no, it has already a window opening. Okay. So, balik tayo at tapusin natin yung mga iba. So, I'm going to turn into southeast, southwest. Okay, let me check. Yeah, southwest. And I'm going to copy this one sa mga positions din. So, the same procedure. Copy. Ilalagay natin siya sa mga lower positions natin. Dito, click, and then click. And then, it's going to move this one, move upward by, again, by 1.4. So, type natin siya, 1.4, enter, and then, same procedure, we are going to have the press pull. So, press pull, okay, press pull. So, it gives you the position of each window. Okay? So, that is the way of how you are going to have the window openings in your wall area. So, proceeding here, meron naman tayong window dito. Okay? So, this is 0.6 by 0.6 yung isa for the CR, and then after here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type again. Ang size niya is 0.6. Then, I'm sorry, 0.6 tab 0.6. Now, this is for the CR. So, i-rotate natin siya ng 3D again. From left to right, same procedure, 90 degrees. And then, move this object right away dito. So, move this one upward. Galing dito. If you're going to give it a mat, 0.5 plus 2.1 gives it as 2.6. So, 2.6. So, sobra. Mali ang computation natin. So, let's try to move it. Move 2.1. Okay. So, yun, 2.1 po. So, how you are going to know kapag 2.1, if this is 3, I'm going to type this for dimension, dapat at least 0.8 or 0.9 siya. Okay? So, what I'm going to do here, press pull, same procedure. Click natin tong wall na to, and then click backwards. Now, if hindi nangyayari, try to check, no, if tama ang posisyon ng paglagay ninyo. So, move natin siya ulit. Try to check again, press pull. Okay, nandun na po ang posisyon niya. Okay, then, for the other one, rec lang natin siya. Okay. So, rec. Always check also the navigation bar here if nasa top palagi kayo. So, importante po talaga ito siya. Minsan nagkakaloko ang trabaho kapag hindi ito. It must be always dito sa taas ang top. So, if this will happen to you, just always go back to top and then proceed here on the upper, which means this is northwest. So, what I'm going to do, give a rec. So, I'm going to type 0.6 by siguro 0.8, and then rotate 3D, click and click, type 90, and then move this one here, and then move this one along level with your work. Okay, then check nyo kung minsan if you do not want to follow the measurement. So, move natin siya. If the same level siya with the... Okay, so that is the same level of the window sa CR. So, press pull natin siya. Check if it would automatically have the press pull. So, hindi. Okay, so, undo. Okay, press pull ulit, regenerate. Nangyayari yan minsan kapag nadidetect niya yung ibang source object. Okay, so ibig sabihin kasi kanina nadidetect niya. But if you have higher versions of working drawings, or should I say, higher versions of AutoCAD, mas naayos niya lahat ng mga figures ninyo. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, since I already placed the position of each window, so what should I do? I'm going to go back to top, and then I'm going to move right away this drawing kung saan natin nakuha kanina. So I'm going to move this. Going here. Then to check your work, go to conceptual. Okay. So gagawa tayo ng windows ngayon para dito lang talaga. So doors and windows muna. So of course we have to also create 4 doors. So what should we do? Try to again do the to the wireframe. Rec na naman tayo for entrance. We have 1 tab 2.1 as the height. And then rec naman tayo sa likod naman as 0.9 tab 2.1. So I'm going to rotate this both drawing into 3D. Rotate 3D. And then click the upper left to the lower right, and then I'm going to type 90 to make it vertically. So rotate this drawing. Same procedure pa rin tayo ha. Click. Move this drawing to the position of the door. So dito ang position ng pintuan. And then yung isa naman sa likod, ilalagay natin sa position niya. Okay, here, I'm going to move this. And then, place it to its position. So dito, ata. So move this upward. Now, let's try to move this upward. Move by 0.5 as the flooring natin dito. So, type 0.5 for the height. And then, if we could try already, i-press pull natin siya. Let's check no, kung kaya na siya. Hindi na kaya kailangan ito i-transfer. So, nadidetect yung iba. So, press pull. Which means, nadidetect niya lahat ng ibang lines. Okay. So, yung isa naman, so we have to move the drawing up outside pa. So, move din also to by 0.5. Okay. So, 0.5. And then, let's move this one. Move by 0.5. Okay. Okay. Then type, press pull again. Let's check also kung kaya. O, kaso na-detect niya lahat. So, which means, I'm going to do the same procedure sa ating drawing. So, move this drawing. Go back here. And then, let's try to check. Press pull. Okay. So, automatic, may door opening tayo. So, sa kabila naman, tap, I'm going to choose here. Press pull. Okay. So, there you have already your door opening. So, let's go back here and then move the drawings inside the floor area. Then position it this way. So, let's check by conceptual. Nakalagay na po siya. So, let's try to end the isolation. So, to show the objects na hinide natin kanina, just click the isolate, right click, and then choose isolate, and then end isolation. Babalik ulit lahat ng mga drawings na hinide natin. So, I'm going to hide this one. Roofing muna. Let's try to check kung naka-flooring siya. Hide object. This ceiling here that we did, also hide object. So let's try to check. So which means meron pa nakalimutan dito. So try to rect this one. Okay. So nawala siya dito. Let's check conceptual to the wireframe. So rect natin to siya. Galing dito papunta dito, and then click the line, then extrude by flooring natin is 0.5 and then enter. Check by conceptual if it already exists. There you have it. Naka-flooring na po tayo. We did not yet do the same procedure sa loob ng ating CR. Okay? So this one. So i-straight muna natin. So we already have placed the opening of the window. So let's create also now the kind of windows. Now when you are going to draw windows, depende yan siya kung anong style ng window. But what we always do is simply a sliding window. Okay. Nakadepende rin kung anong presentation. There are sometimes you are going to do a what we call jealousy window, owning window, nakadepende po yung style ninyo. So, ako, I'm going to draw now a sample of a what we call sliding window. So, what should I do? I'm going to type 1.2, tab 1.2 in the most easiest way. And then, I'm going to offset this one by 0.05 and then going inside. Then, create a rectangular command here and then offset by 0.05 as the framing. And then copy both windows. Depende kung anong representation nyo sa bintana. Kasi hindi palagi yung sliding window ang ginagamit. There are times jealousy, there are times hang window. So, once nandito na tayo, I'm going to copy this one. Okay? And then, I'm going to press pull here. Okay? And then, I'm going to give it at least a measurement of, usually ginagamit is 0.1. So, 0.1. And then, what should I do? Erase these drawings inside. And then, ito naman, ipe-press pull natin siya for its framing sa sliding. So, I'm going to give it as 0.05 measurement. Now, here, itong extrude naman for the glass, at least 0.01 ang ginagamit namin. You could also change the value of these materials that you're going to have. So, delete lang natin and then move this drawing inside the structure. Inside sa ginawa nating window. So, pag na-appear na yung triangle dyan, you could already move your object there. So, ito naman, kakopy ko na lang. And then, from upper left, okay, to the lower right. Make sure nakaganito ang posisyon niya. And then, move this two objects galing dito sa gitna and then move this one somewhere also sa gitna to give it a look like this. So, let's check by conceptual if position niya. So, as you can see, this is a sample of sliding window. Now, try to go back to 2D wireframe and I'm going to rotate this by 3D. Rotate 3D. Click here. And to the opposite, type 90. Okay? 90, enter, and then move this drawing. Should I say copy? To the centers. Okay, and then I'm going to give it a click here. Afterwards, i-rotate naman natin ang drawing galing dito papunta dito. And then I'm going to switch my view into southwest. So southwest. Okay, and then copy this window to the two remaining window openings na meron tayo. So copy this one and then opposite side. Okay, so let's check if correct na. Okay, I'm sorry, let's check conceptual. So there you already have it, your doors, your sliding windows sa inyong floor area sa mga walls. Now, to do the remaining, I'm going to proceed sa northwest and then I'm going to go back again to 2D wireframe. So 2D wireframe lang ang ginagamit ko para mas magaan. And then I'm going to give it the first window. Say for example, fixed window na lang or depende sa inyo or owning window. Depende sa representation pa rin. 0.6, tab 0.6. And then I'm going to give the frame of 0.05. And then yung internal frame niya, offset 0.025 as 1 inch frame. And then I'm going to copy this. Okay. So, press pull, same procedure. 0.05. And then, ito naman, 0.025. So, move the object para madaling intindihin. And then, erase ng hindi kailangan. And then, ito naman, it's either extrude or press pull. You could do the same. Okay, 0.01 as the value. And then, move this object somewhere in the middle. And then, move the entire drawing to the center of this output. So, rotate this into 3D mode. Upper left and lower right, type 90 degree, and then move the object here sa ating toilet and bathroom. So, mamaya natin i-check muna natin to dito sa ating pag-kompleto na tayo. So, to check this measurement, kapag nakakalimutan, you just type DIS for distance. So, 0.8. So, gagawa ko ng rec window by 0.6 tab 0.8. And then, offset tayo ng 0.05. And then, offset ulit tayo ng 0.05. I'm sorry, this is 0.05. Offset by 0.05, click inside, and then another 0.05 going inside. So, copy, and then press pull yung exterior muna. So, type ng siguro 0.05 is the same, and then eto naman, press pull tayo ng 0.025, then move the object, and then erasing di kailangan, extrude na lang dito for the glass material at 0.01, and then move this object in the middle of this, and then highlight everything here, move, and then place it somewhere here. Now, once nandito na tayo, highlight everything, rotate again 3D, you know the drill, upper left to lower right, then type 90 degree. So, place the windows dito. Okay. So, position it here sa ng gitna. Okay. Now, what is left is the two doors. Okay. So, I'm going to go back to top para madali ako siyang gawin. So, rec tayo. Okay. Rec by 1 tab 2.1. Then, rec na naman tayo by 1 tab 0.9. So, depende 2.1 tab 0.9. Okay. So, rotate na lang natin to. Depende palagi siya kung anong design na gagamitin ninyo. So, let's try to have the most basic door. Ito, basic door sa likod, and then one panel door style na may glass siya. Offset tayo ng 0.05 for its door jamb. Okay. So, and then, I'm going to move this, highlight this one, and then move it downwards. Same procedure naman dito. Importante po, may door jamb ang bawat bahay. Okay, as the casement ng pintuan. After here, I'm going to give this one a design. And then, offset ako ng 0.1 as a glass representation. So, dito, and then I'm going to erase this one dito. Ito, pinaka-basics lang. Now, here, going to move this, and then, if you wish to add doorknob, pwede din naman siya. Okay, kayo bahala. Pero sa akin, I don't have to place doorknob kasi kapag titignan siya sa perspective, masyado maliit na masyado. Pero, still, a fine detail is still a good detail. Okay? So, for me, hindi ko na siya ginagawa. So, what I'm going to do here, copy to. Then, type press pull. Okay? Press pull, highlight this door jamb, and then I'm going to type 0.2. Erase this one, and then I'm going to give this a press pull also sa pintuan. Press pull, and then a size I'm going to give here is 0.05. And then move this object pababa, and then another extrude or press pull pa rin dito, 0.01 for the glass. So, move natin to siya papunta rito, and then place it in the middle. And then, once nandito na, move these doors. Okay? Move these doors, highlight, move, M, enter, and then I'm going to choose here, and then place it in the middle. So, some, they're placing it in the middle. Some naman, dito nila nilalagay sa last. Depende kung paano nyo gagawin. Pero, karamihan, as representation, sa gitna nila nilalagay. So, we already have our door 1. Para sa door 2 naman natin, napaka-basic. Press pull lang natin siya. 0.2. Okay. And then, Yung isa naman, 0.05. So, see? Napakadali lang gawin siya. And then, move this one to the center. Or kung gusto nyo doon na talaga sa baba, pwede din. Okay, rotate this two-door. 3D. Again, same procedure. Left to right. Give it a 90 degree. And then, we already have our door. So, rotate natin to siya. Because this is an horizontal form. I'm sorry, vertical. If you are going to look on the top. Move this output, this drawing, and then place them somewhere here in the middle. And then, ito naman, i-move ko siya coming from center, and then move it somewhere here. Okay, so let's check our doors and windows. So, conceptual. So, nakalagay na po ang bawat pintuan at bintana natin. Okay? So, depende po kung gusto nyo pang magdagdag ng windows or details sa inyong bahay. So, but when you're going to do windows and doors, this is example of creating doors and windows in an AutoCAD form. Okay? So, I hope you learned something from me today. I'm not going to make this video very long because ang concentration lang natin ngayon is windows and doors. Now, I'm sorry if the video sometimes comes very long because I have to explain a little bit of what you're dealing with. Kasi always ko sinasabi sa mga estudyante, you have to know what you're dealing with. So, kailangan explain mo natin ng konti, then after that, you have to work on. Okay? So, this is Coach Jean. If you want to learn something more, if you want to learn more, paki-like na lang ng video, subscribe nyo na rin, and then wait for further more videos to come. Okay? So, sa next video naman natin, we will talk more about roofing. Okay? So, paggawa ng roofing, grounds, gates, and so on. Okay? So, to end this, I'm going to end the isolation object para makita natin kung anong itsura niya. Now, if you observe also, I did change the angle of the roofing. So, i-discuss din natin siya sa susunod. Okay? So, without much ado, thank you once again, and until our next tutorial, until new learnings that we are going to acquire. This is Coach Jean, and you are with Drafting Lifestyle. Mabuhay po tayo lahat.